At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, 38 yards, and the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown. And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 7. Play action. Now Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing his Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll go. Here's Dart. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Now Dart. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Shamar Turner drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. And this a 39-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. First down, Chicago.
Throwing is Williams. Pass complete to Loveland. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Williams. He's got this complete to Burden. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. He had 6 catches in the wild card win, and that's his first one here in the divisional round, and it's a first down.
Bears, first down. A gain of 15. And
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. That's going to be caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland from 19 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
the Giants take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19, Warrior 70.
Throwing, Dart. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the gun, here's Dart. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Looking to throw, Dart. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Here's Dart. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Dart once more. And he is caught. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-17. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this deep. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Play action now. Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
In second and inches at the Bears' 44-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboys.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
70 Lions. Shut up. Let's go.
Right back to him on 1st down. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. To throw, Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 26. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Take go.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing his Dart. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
14-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Set, go!
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Looking to throw is Williams. Pass caught by Burden. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bears first down.
To the air, Williams. Throwing right, and that's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 45.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. To throw, Williams. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Throwing again here, Williams. This is caught inside the 15. That goes for a gain of 31. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Bears.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Bates' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Dart. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
A gain of 12.
What is that?
First down, Chicago.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Here's Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bears take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue.
And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
Pass caught right side by Loveland. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
24.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw is Dart. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors from 19 yards away. And the Giants are back within a score.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago.
A gain of 16 yards.
Back to throw. Williams.
That's downfield. He's got Loveland.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Colston Loveland
Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Bears get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors.
Nice little juke. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
They'll hand it to Tracy.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line.
Throwing his Dart.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And the Bears are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 more on that one and another first down.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
There's a short one caught by Loveland. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
First down, Chicago.
Now they'll run on the draw. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Giants' 22-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. Out is Jake Bates to try the field goal. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. Bates' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
7 Pirates. Here we go, set.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 24 yards the game there. Another first down as well.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Go.
To the air, dart. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now Dart. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The Giants.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Bears 48. Giants 37.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter. I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. And normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so. Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Giants will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal.
Giants 45. Daniel Carlson set to kick.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. Down to about the 37.
At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock. But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think he's...
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from the 20.
And the Bears are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
70 Lions. Come 19. Come 19. Go.
Dart going to look to throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, 40 yards. And the Giants have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
104 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. From the gun, they'll try to run it. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go now. 60, 60, 60.
Back to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. He's back to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Here we go, set.
On to give, it's Tracy. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Second down, goal to go.
Right back to Tracy. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
70 Lions.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. And barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw.
They'll get this into the hands of Price. And that, not what they wanted. They lose yards on 1st down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
And they're able to stop it here on the spike with 3 seconds remaining.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
The Giants season will continue at least another week as we say so long, everybody.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from MetLife Stadium.